Hello there. EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen wants to limit the price of Russian gas. She also wants to skim off excess profits. EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen wants the EU to pay less for Russian gas in view of the drastic increase in energy prices. She said, "I'm firmly convinced that it is now time for a price cap on Russian pipeline gas to Europe." She said that on Friday at a meeting of the Union Parliamentary Group leaders in Murnau in Upper Bavaria in Germany. According to von der Leyen, such a price cap can be proposed at European level. The EU Commission had previously advised against a price cap on the wholesale market within the EU as an emergency measure in a draft, as this could distort supply and demand. Von der Leyen, on the other hand, is calling for a cap on gas import prices via pipelines from Russia. This could also lead to lower prices in the EU. However, there is a risk that Russia will no longer supply gas at the lower price. Von der Leyen emphasized that the top priority is saving energy. There isn't enough energy around the world. Putin would rather burn off the gas than deliver it to Europe or other regions as per the contract. In other words, save energy and save wisely, especially at peak times so that we don't have gas need, she said. Because of the massive increase in energy prices, von der Leyen's authority wants to optimize the functioning of the European electricity markets and reduce the impact of gas prices on consumer prices, as the 23-page paper. It serves as a template for the emergency meeting of the EU energy ministers next Friday in Brussels. In concrete terms, the member states should be given the opportunity to use a price cap to skim off the profits of those electricity producers who currently produce particularly cheaply, and to benefit from the de facto linking of the electricity price to the massive increase in gas prices in Europe. According to the Commission, this includes green electricity producers and operators of nuclear and lignite power plants. According to von der Leyen, it must be ensured that we can reinvest the exuberant profits that the electricity producers have today, which they never expected, and which they also cannot reinvest so quickly that we skim off some of them. This was intended to support low-income and vulnerable companies in a targeted manner during the crisis. The skimming of profits as an emergency tool in the short term, in times of crisis, there's also a legal basis for this at European levels, she said. As a third short-term point, the President of the Commission named the demand for a price cap on this Russian pipeline gas. In the medium term, the design of the electricity market must also be considered, and massive investments in renewable energies are also important. In the event of crises such as the corona pandemic or the Russian war of aggression against Ukraine, the EU Commission also wants to be able to set production targets for companies in the future. Specifically, it's about treating certain orders for the production of crisis-relevant goods preferentially, as can be seen from a draft law that is available to the German press agency, for example. The overarching goal of the project is to protect freedom of travel, free movement of goods, and the functioning of the internal market. In extreme cases, the EU states should also be able to be instructed to create reserves of important goods. Here too, it is initially unclear which goods are involved, though. The draft only states that goods and services of strategic importance are those that are not diversifiable and not interchangeable, and are essential for the functioning of the internal market in strategically important areas of the economy. The project has met with mixed reactions from members of the European Parliament so far. And about the price cap on Russian gas, well, once again they made up something for not delivering gas through Nord Stream 1 to Germany. So if Germany is forced now to really deal without that gas from Russia, in the end, who cares about a price cap then? If Putin is turning that down now, with using it as a weapon, so we will have to do without. one way or the other. And in time, we will need that anymore anyway. And then he can see we still can make his money. And I'll see you in my next video. I'll be back.